Hey everybody, Sean here from GoSell.ca. This video is about cold emails. I'm from GoSell.ca. We do complete B2B lead gen, appointment setting, business development, sales development, all that kind of stuff. Okay, we can get you qualified and meeting ready leads, and we do it mostly through cold emails, LinkedIn outreach, and cold calls. This video is about cold emails. So we offer a 100% done for you service, and we set up everything, the entire infrastructure, find people, reach out to them, follow up with them, nurture them, handle objections all the way until they want to meet you guys. So everything top of the funnel. How do we do it? Step number one, we have to find the leads. So the lead search, and after finding them, we have to validate them. Okay, we have two full-time researchers in our team, lead generators. Their job Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, is to find people. They find people for us. They find people for our clients like you. Okay, so once we chat with you, once we know who you are, who's your ideal client profile, once we have a clear understanding, we then do the prospecting, which is to find people. We find the leads. Once we find them, and once we're satisfied that this is who we think matches your ICP, we actually send it to you, and we offer unlimited revisions. So if there's any mistakes, any issues, if you think there's one person that doesn't meet your ICP, just let us know and we will just replace it with another lead. Usually how we do it is we find more people than need it, so that we don't have to just go back and forth, and we can easily give you enough data so that you can pick and choose, and everybody's happy. So that's how we do it. Now once you approve the lead list, and we're talking about cold emails here, because we know we will be emailing them, right? There's tons of tools out there like Neverbounce, Zero Bounce, Proofy, so many tools out there that actually let us verify the email or validate the email. So not every single email we can find online through tools or manual search, whatever, is valid. A lot of these emails are just not valid. Maybe a guy just, quit his job. So before starting the outreach, we validate the emails. Okay. So when we validate the emails, it gives us that extra safety that, hey, the emails are not going to bounce, and even if they bounce, it's not going to be as much. So if you send out like 1,000 emails, maybe two emails are going to bounce, or one email is going to bounce, something like that. But if you don't check it, and if you're sending out, like, let's say 1,000 emails, and if 100 emails bounce, hey, that's 10% of your leads right there that are not even going to go through. And on top of that, it's actually worse than not going through. It's actually going to really tank your deliverability. So that's an issue, and that's how we solve it. Step number two, once we find the people, of course, we have to write the copy. We write the copy based on their job titles, based on their industry, based on what you do. We sometimes do a lot of personalization. It depends. It really depends on the industry you are in, the scale you want to do, the volume, your personality. Some people just do not like personalization at all. Some people like them. Usually we recommend that you do personalization, but do it in a way that it's not personal. It's still keep it business. Be like, be polite, be do personalization, but don't talk about their pets. Don't talk about their family. It just doesn't make any sense at all. So still stay B2B. Talk about business, but do personalization that way. And personalization doesn't always mean that you have to ask them, hey, how was your time at the University of Florida? I see that you went to University of Florida on LinkedIn. How was your time there? That's not personalization. So it could be based on their job title. So for example, if you have one campaign and you want to reach out to 5,000 people, 1,000 of them are CEOs, 1,000 of them are COOs, 1,000 of them are CFOs, they should all get different emails. If you're discussing pain points, what a CEO goes through, to a CFO, it's just not going to resonate. That's what we mean by personalization. So you could also do it that way. And that's what we specialize in. We have a full-time copywriter in our team. Her job, again, just like the lead generators, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, is to write copy and write content. She writes copy for us. She writes copy for our clients. So that's what we do. Now, we typically do 3 to 4 steps. We also do tons of A/B testing. Now, we don't do A/B testing only for the sake of doing A/B testing. Of course, that's one of the reasons. But the other thing is the deliverability. We want majority of our emails to look somewhat different than each other. So we do A/B testing for that. And we also use tons of syntax variable. What is syntax variable? It's basically, writing one email, but using different words or synonyms to make emails look somewhat different than each other using AI and whatnot. So that's what it does. It's all about deliverability, and that's what we do. That's what we specialize in. So that we have find the right person who we want to reach out to. We have written the copy and you have approved it. Now we have to set up your domains and emails. We recommend that to protect your main website and main emails. you have to purchase secondary domains and secondary emails to make sure that it's just completely separate from your main primary domain. Okay, and we do that. We offer this as a service. You don't have to do any of this. You don't even have to worry about all of this. That's our service. That's what we do for you. So we can set up the secondary domains and emails. We can configure. We can do DKIM, DMARC and SPF record configuration there. To make sure that we're doing this professionally and it's not going to the junk folder, because hey, it doesn't matter how good your lead is, doesn't matter how good your scripts are, if the emails are going to spam folder, everything is going to collapse. Okay, so that's extremely important, and we do that. After that, we also warm up the email. We have tons of warm up tools that we use just to establish a positive reputation, and we recommend doing it for at least 3 to 4 weeks before we start sending out any cold emails. And we have the tools, we have the capabilities to warm up your emails, so that's all included because we offer a 100% done for you service. Okay, so once we have started the outreach, emails are warmed up, everything is done, we've started the outreach, of course we are now getting the responses. So we do lead nurturing, we do the inbox management. Okay, so we take care of the initial responses, we handle objections. Of course, if there's anything that doesn't make sense, that of course we can reach out to you and be like, hey, this is the response we got, can you tell us how to respond, or are you going to take care of it? Depending, every single client is different. We don't have a cookie cutter approach. We treat every single client, doesn't matter how big or how small, different. Okay, so something might work for one client and it might not work for the other, so we make sure that we are extremely flexible. But if you want us to do inbox management, we do it. It's part of our service, because we offer a 100% service, as I mentioned. Okay, we have done it for tons of clients. Okay, I've been doing this for like 10 plus years now, and I specialize in cold emails. If you have any questions about it, please feel free to reach out at sean@gosell.ca, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.